What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. And you know, stories like this, like, they really hurt. You know, they really kind of bother me for this reason, okay? It's because these actors and directors and everybody, especially in Hollywood, they're always going to see themselves as the victim, okay? They're always going to put themselves in the category of victim, all right? And they'll never get above that. They'll never grow beyond just being some sort of a victim, all right? Or at the very least, even if they don't necessarily believe it themselves, they're promoting victimhood into the black community. Oh, they're always going to, as this particular headline says, they're always going to uphold whiteness, right? You know, this is what it's about. The black actors in projects snubbed by the Oscars. And like Till director Chinonye Chukwu said, industries uphold whiteness, right? So they're always going to be crying, yeah, you know, we're victims, these white people don't like us, and all of this crap. And it's not true, okay? It's not true. This particular industry gave Will Smith an Academy Award last year. After punching a guy on the Oscars, he ended up getting the Academy Award. They could have made some, like, last minute, whoa, Will Smith just punched somebody in the face? On national live television? Oh, yeah, he can't win. No. Let's change that up. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, let's give that to somebody else. Nah, sorry, Will, you fucked it up, bro. You know, they could have easily have did that. But they didn't. They went ahead and gave this man an Academy Award. I think another black chick got an Academy Award last year, Best Actress or Best Supporting Actress. And still, oh, they're upholding whiteness. You know, it's just sad because it's not true. But let's go ahead and check out and see what these cats got to say. The nominations for the 95th Oscars were recently announced and several black actors and directors were left off the list. The lack of melanin on the docket caused social media to revive the 2016 OscarsSoWhite hashtag. By the way, you know, there are always people that are left off the list, okay? Of all races, creeds, colors, religions, you name it, okay? Because there's only like 5 nominations, I think, that they even give for each category, right? And there's, what, 200 or 300 movies made every year, all right? So there's always going to be some cats that are left off the list. Like every year, the trades, different magazines, they'll come out with like their Oscar snubs. You know, like who should have had an Oscar nomination? They'll come out with that and nobody's list is ever the same, right? You know, there might be 1 or 2 people that are in there. They're like, okay, yeah, these guys. But there's always a bunch of different people in that Oscar snubs list that are left off the list. So this is nothing new. And the fact that they're just saying, well, there's several black actors and directors, you know, again, that's just more victimhood that, you know, just permeates the black community. And it's sad. The official list of Oscar nominees was released Tuesday and included a variety of creatives ranging from newcomers to those long overdue for acknowledgement. However, the enthusiasts reviewed the list. They found no women, black or non-POC, nominated in the Best Director category, nor were there any black actors nominated for their efforts in lead roles. I'm going to say this right off the bat. There's going to be that from now until the end of time. If you feel like you're an actor or you're a director and you feel snubbed, okay, and you feel like there's some kind of racial component to your snub, all right, there's a real simple solution, okay? It's like Malcolm X said, there's no dignity in riding on the front, middle, or back of somebody else's bus. If you want dignity, get your own bus, okay? And so that's my thing. Focus on your own bus. Focus on your own award shows, in other words, okay? Get your own award shows, and then you don't have to worry about sitting, oh, they only just got us here to, you know, add racial diversity to their films, but they don't really care if we're, you know, nominated or if we get these awards. They don't really care about us like that. Okay, then, hey, if that's your feeling on the matter, okay, and you're going to start with the whole OscarsSoWhite and this industry upholds whiteness, then just go create and focus on your own award shows, okay? It's that simple, all right? Hey, we're here at the BET Awards, and that's all we care about, you know? I'm only going to worry about the BET Awards or the Black Academy Awards, whatever you want to call it, all right? You go and do your own thing, and if you get an Oscar nomination, oh, no, I'm not even showing up. I'm not even showing up, and I'm worried about it, okay? If that's your true opinion. But the thing about it is, this is about we want to be accepted by these people we claim to be racists and everything. We try to throw that whole racial thing out there. It's just a smokescreen, all right? It's just a way for them to drum up another nomination next year or whatever. It's a bunch of bullshit. I don't like it. The Woman King felt the double backlash. The biopic's black woman director Gina Prince Bythewood and its lead actor Viola Davis were both overlooked. Nevertheless, the film grossed over $94 million at the box office and has received a nomination from the nearly every other award show prior to the Oscars. And again, the Oscars can nominate who they want to nominate. They don't have to listen to what other people did. Jordan Peele's science fiction thriller Nope was also disregarded despite its critically acclaimed screenplay. There were no nominations for Keke Palmer or Daniel Kaluuya. And then, of course, Chinonye Chukwu posted on Instagram in light of her film Snub as actress Danielle Deadwyler was highly touted to get a nomination for Chukwu's Till. Deadwyler portrayed Mamie Till Mobley, the mother of Emmett Till. Chukwu's Instagram post stated that some industries are committed to upholding whiteness. We live in a world when working industries that are so aggressively committed to upholding whiteness and perpetuating an unabashed misogyny towards black women. Again, but this is the industry that they want to acknowledge them. This is the industry that they want to support and hold on to so strongly. I mean, if you're going to say all of this type of stuff about it, you shouldn't even be in this industry. You're a part of the problem. She continued, and yet I am forever in gratitude for the greatest lesson of my life. Regardless of any challenges or obstacles, I will always have the power to cultivate my own joy. And it is this joy that will continue to be one of my greatest forms of resistance. Again, it's real simple. I'm telling you, get your own award show. Support and, you know, prop up your own people, okay? If that's what your goal is, if your goal is to see black people elevated, okay, get your own award shows and do it. You want the approval of these so-called, you know, misogynistic white people that hate black women apparently and want to do nothing but uphold whiteness, okay? That are committed to it, all right? That's who you want your approval and accreditations from. And you don't need to have that. All right, if you feel that way. Now, I personally don't subscribe to any of this crap, okay? I think that just like any other year, there will be winners and losers. There will be some that get snubs. There will some that don't get snubs. To be honest, it's kind of like disrespectful to say, well, you know, they're just upholding whiteness with these nominations, okay? That's like a slap in the face to everybody that got nominated, okay? That's like a slap in the face and pissing on them to basically say, well, you know, the only reason you got nominated is because of your skin color, and the only reason I didn't get nominated is because of my skin color, all right? It's like this industry that they all believe in and love so badly, and they don't want to acknowledge that, yeah, you know, sometimes this industry just stay, you know, the people that are in there, they said, this is the person that we're going to nominate this year, and that's that. Like Chukwu, fans and critics were equally appalled at the lack of acknowledgement of black people. So stupid. Oh my God. Twice as hard, half as far. The OscarsSoWhite playing out like always for Danielle and Viola. Shameful. Nothing against Andrea Riseborough. No, it's something against her, man. It's something against her. You don't think she deserved it, all right? Other people deserved it over her. So yeah, it's something absolutely against her. But it'd be great if old guard Hollywood rallied around a woman of color actress in a last-minute Oscar campaign. Like, this irrationally pisses me off knowing Michelle Yeoh and Viola Davis are in and have been in the mix. Yeah. And you know, and the thing about it is, you can be mad at this if you want to, but you know, even when I was a kid, I remember Oscar snubs. You know, Oscar snubs have been going on since Oscars. You know, there's always going to be differences of opinion, and there's nothing wrong with that. But to cry racism every year, every time it doesn't happen or something, man, that's just, it's tired, it's pathetic, and it's just more victimhood from black folks that, you know, kind of sets us back. Oscar noms are always an exercise in elation and exhaustion. This year is no exception. Where are the nominations for Woman King, Viola Davis and Danielle Deadwyler? Where are the Best Director nods for the amazing women directors who directed fantastic films this year? It happens, okay? It happens. And it shouldn't be a racial issue, okay? So let me get this right. Academy members lobbied hard to get a white actress nominated for a role in a film nobody has seen at the expense of two black actresses who've been critically acclaimed this entire season. White privilege at its finest. Yeah, this isn't right, the Oscars. But I bet you you're going to watch Ernest Owens. I bet you're going to watch the Academy Awards this year. And you're going to write about it and you're going to talk about it. I guarantee you are. All right? And the sad part is you could just simply ignore it. You could just say, hey, man, I'm not watching it or whatever. And then go build something on your own, you know? The Woman King had everything the Oscars generally go for. It's a period film, has tons of battle scenes and enslaved characters, but it was co-produced by a black woman, stars black women, and directed by a black woman. So, yeah, just again, all being said, hey, you know what? Snubs happen, all right? Snubs happen. Nothing wrong with that. Although there was a lack of black talent in specific categories, yeah, keep in mind, this is in specific categories, right? Some received acknowledgement. Ruthie Carter got nominated, you know, for design, costume design, okay? Rihanna and Tim's both received nominations for the best song, all right? Angela Bassett got nominated for Best Supporting Actress. Brian Tyree Henry got nominated for Best Supporting Actor. So it's not like people didn't get nominated at all, you know? If Oscars was so white, you know, these cats wouldn't have gotten nominated for anything, right? Also, Asian actors, yeah, Ki Huan Kwan, yeah, man, short round, got him a nomination. Michelle Yeoh, Stephanie Su. The Oscars' lack of relevance for black contributors is nothing new, all right? Even though, here it goes, right there, it points out, 2-1 last year, right? Will Smith and Ariana DeBose, I think that was for West Side Story, or whatever this movie was. I think it was West Side Story. Yeah, they got nominated, right? They got nominated and won, okay? So, OscarsSoWhite! You know, it's just, again, victimhood, man. Can't stand it. 6 black directors have been nominated, but none have walked away with the coveted award. Ava DuVernay is the only black woman director to have received the nomination for Best Picture. And see, all of this stuff, this OscarsSoWhite campaigns and everybody whining about it now, all it's going to do is just bring into question when these cats actually do get nominated and do win. Oh, you know why they won? You know why they won, or you know why they got nominated? They got nominated because the Oscars and the Academy said, oh, we got to nominate these guys. Otherwise, they're going to call racism and, they're going to do all of that crap. All right. So they're going to give them a free award, you know, that they may or may not have earned. Who knows? All right. There's always going to be kind of a question, an asterisk, at least in my head. All right. Yeah, when you go back and look 40, 50 years later, people probably won't care. But in my head at the time, I'm always be like, were they actually the best picture? Okay. Or are they just giving somebody a lifetime achievement award, basically in the form of an Oscar, you know? But that's the problem. Again, it's the same thing with me when it comes to sports. I don't really talk about it on my channel, but it's the same thing when it comes to sports. Hey, you don't like the treatment? Oh, there's no black coaches. There's no this, there's no that. Hey, there's always an opportunity to build your own thing, okay? Take all of your talent and go somewhere else. Then you don't have to worry about it, right? Then you can promote, you can uplift all your own people. But if you want to do it within this particular thing, understand that there's going to be snubs, all right? And not everything is racism, okay? And the racism argument is just, I mean, super tired, because ultimately you're just denigrating the very award that you're mad that you're not getting nominated for, all right? Because basically you're saying that these guys, you know, whoever they are that are nominating people for these various awards, that they're doing it on the basis of race. And so if they were doing it on the basis of race, why would you want it anyway? You know, anyway, those are my thoughts on this nonsense. What do you guys think? Go ahead, drop down, give me your thoughts and your opinions on that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.